But by now you're probably asking the question, where's the submarine in all of this? No British submarines were involved in the January Yantar monitoring, but this wasn't the first time Russia had to send its spy ship into British waters. Russia had already tried to do it before in November 2024, and that time the UK sent one of its subs. Speaking about the January 22nd incident, the UK's Defence Secretary John Healey revealed to Parliament that he had ordered a Royal Navy submarine to track the very same Russian ship in British waters only a couple of months before. The move was a deterrent measure, according to Healey, who said that he deployed the submarine when he discovered that the Yantar hadn't just made its way into British waters, but was loitering suspiciously over some of the UK's most important undersea infrastructure. Let me be clear, Healey told the UK Parliament. This is a Russian spy ship used for gathering intelligence and mapping the UK's critical underwater infrastructure. That encroachment was so severe that it led to Healey changing Britain's normal rules of engagement for dealing with naval issues. What we saw in January 2025 was a typical response. A trespassing ship is detected, so Britain sends out a couple of its own, along with a helicopter, to demonstrate that it knows the ship is there and to follow it no matter where it tries to go in British waters. That response is usually enough. The Yantar wouldn't waste any time loitering over Britain's undersea infrastructure when it was being watched, because it knew it would force a response from Britain's Navy. What happened in November 2024 was far from typical. The Yantar was already in position. So Healey deployed multiple measures to deter the Russian spy vessel, including the HMS Tyne and the HMS Katastock, a mine countermeasure ship. While Yantar isn't armed, it's suspected of undersea cable sabotage, making its presence a serious concern for the UK. Healey also scrambled the RAF to send aerial assets into the skies to watch the Russian ship, and sent the surveillance ship RFA Proteus to watch the Russian vessel and shadow its movements. But unbeknownst to Russia, Healey also deployed a submarine. I want to confirm to the House that I authorized a Royal Navy submarine, strictly as a deterrent measure, to surface close to Yantar to make it clear that we had been covertly monitoring its every move, said the UK's Defence Minister. Britain was sending a message. Long before you saw our on-sea response, we could have sunk your spy ship any time we wanted. Healey even made that much clear, concluding his statements by adding, I also want President Putin to hear this message. We see you, we know what you're doing, and we will not shy away from robust action to protect this country. Healey also emphasized that the UK is cooperating with its NATO allies to track any and all spy ships Russia might use to learn more about Britain's defenses.